Shout out to the hoodie though.
One time, yeah. I need to hold a corner, and it's no right. One time.
What's up, beauties? It's Lynsey. Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I hope you're all having an amazing start to 2022. Today I wanted to dive into some new Rare Beauty products. This is not sponsored, but I just wanted to play in makeup with you guys, do a little talk through, walk through tutorial. It's been a while since I've done this. So yeah, we did use some other brands as well, but it is majority Rare Beauty. Shout out to that girl. So if you want to know how I achieved this look, keep on watching. You know when there's a pepper in your tooth and then you chew it? Your whole mouth just like explodes. Look how cute this case is from Case 5. Okay, sorry about that. But what is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Did you watch the first episode of Euphoria? I was shook. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this season. I'm a little triggered. I have a headband wig on right now, and I also have my Lush bands bow. But today we are doing a full face, well, semi-full face. We're doing a full face, but not of all Rare Beauty products, but a majority of them are from Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty just launched some new products in their spring collection, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a go. We're gonna give it a go. My brows are already done. I was going to use the Rare Beauty powder, brow powder stuff. But when I tell y'all I literally do not have brows, like I don't have brows at all, so I really need to fill them in. And the powder is good for more of a subtle fill-in for people who kind of already have eyebrows. But like if you need to make your eyebrow from scratch, I personally need a little bit more than just that brow powder. So I did use a pencil to literally make eyebrows today because, well, every day. I don't have any. Right now I'm just going in with the primer. I love this primer. And you know, some primers like don't work good with other brands. It's like if you stay within the same brand, then your face will look all right. But sometimes you mix a primer and a different foundation and it just like doesn't flow. But I love this primer with every single foundation I've used. This primer is it, girl. Okay, let's go into the eyes. First going to use some eye primer, which is different than the all over face primer that I use. I also don't have a mirror, I just realized. I cannot see, girl, hold on. We're just gonna use this as our mirror today. This is the little powder set thing from Rare Beauty. Anyway, so I am just patting that in with my finger. All right, so we just pat that in there, and now let's go in. If y'all saw this setup right now, girl, you'd be like, do you want a desk, Lynsey? Do you want maybe like a whole makeup vanity? I do need one, so impressions if you're watching. I need a vanity. It is a mess right here. All right, so going into the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to take this brown and put that in our crease. I love how warm this brown is. Oh, it's so great. I'm just gonna keep adding it. Just keep on adding some. I know when you kind of like forget how to do makeup, how it's been so long and you're like, oh, I'm into skincare, like makeup, but then you get back into it and you're like, oh, this is fun. So like at the same time, you don't really remember how to do makeup. That's all I'm focused on this year, is just having fun. You know, we're taking the seriousness out of a lot of things and we're just gonna have fun. Forget the numbers, forget all that stuff. We're just, what's fun, okay? Let's do it. All right, so next I'm gonna go into the apricot color, and that's what I'm gonna use all over the rest of my lid. So we're just gonna put that on the pack of that. I did have the Rare Beauty eyeliner, but I lost it. So I'm gonna use this new Il Makiage one instead. I've never tried this one, but I like that it has a really small, thin tip. And then I'm also going to apply some Glamnetic lashes. These are in, I think these are Baller. I made the mistake of like taking all of the lashes out of the little thing, and then when I put it back in, I don't know if I put them in the right box. I think these are Baller though. I think these are in the right box. So let me go do this off camera and then I'll be right back. So it's important to remember that the girls are sisters, not twins. This one looks a little crooked, but you know, they're super cute and I like that nothing's like stabbing me in the eye. Let's go into foundation next. This is one of my all-time favorite foundations. Honestly, if I could mix the appearance of this one, the look on my face of this one, with the staying power of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, that would be the perfect perfect foundation. Like I said, I do love the look of this one. I just wish it didn't transfer like the Born This Way matte foundation. That one, literally, I can touch it, I can sit on something and it won't transfer. This one does transfer a little bit, but it looks amazing. So we are going to apply this. I have the color 410 in, which is neutral. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply this. You don't need a lot of it. It is buildable, so if you want more coverage like I'm doing, I'm just kind of smearing it all over my face. But you can really use like a couple dots of this and it'll cover your whole face if you want more of a natural look to it. So we're applying that everywhere, everywhere. So I am just using the Rare Beauty angled brush to apply this. This is great for foundation. I like using it more for my contour. But I tried to like wipe off as much contour so I'm not darkening my foundation right now. But I think this was initially made for foundation. This is a foundation brush, which is amazing, girl, if I do say so myself. These brushes really are my favorite brushes, so. All right, now's the fun part. Now's where we really get to paint, girl. We are gonna go in with contour, concealer, liquid blush, highlight, maybe, might do that one after, and we're just gonna blend it all together. So I'm super excited about these new contour sticks. Oh my gosh, they remind me, okay, I've only tried one other contour stick, but I used it as a concealer. Fenty Beauty. I do like their matchsticks, but they're a little dry, not gonna lie, they're a little dry, and sometimes I feel like when I'm applying it, although it is like, I don't know how to explain it. If you try the matchsticks, you know, it's like it applies really smoothly, but the product itself is kind of dry. I feel like my throat's getting dry just talking about it. But I do love the matchsticks, but these are not only gliding really smoothly, they also aren't drying. So I really love that. I do have two colors. I have Always Sunny and True Warmth. I think True Warmth is a little, oh no, that one's darker. So I am gonna first go in with the Always Sunny. And we are just gonna, and I also like, look, you better wind it up, girl. We love that. All right, so first going in with Always Sunny, we're doing the cheeks. And see how it's like, it's contour clearly, but it's not like super dark. That's why I like it. We're doing chin. Perfect for a nose contour, so it's not looking too muddy and dark. And then also up here, just kind of do a little scribbly line. Like that. Now I'm gonna go in with the darker one, which is, what did I say the name of it? True Warmth. We are gonna do the True Warmth and just do a couple of dabs of this one because it is darker, but necessary. So we're just gonna do like 2 lines, 2 here. I'll do a little on the tip of the nose, right here, right there. We could touch up the jaw a little bit, you know, we want to do a little snatch. And then we're gonna go in with concealer, which another one of my favorite products from Rare Beauty. I think I'm gonna use this one. This is the 420 in. Now I used to use the 500 in for my contour, but then they introduced the contour sticks. So now I don't have to use this one. But if I'm ever running low on contour sticks, I might use this one again. But yeah, so for concealer, we're using 420 in, and I'm gonna mix them. Let's do this one first. You know I love mixing products. Do that one first. All right, I'm gonna take the 410 in, which is what my foundation was. So this is like the corresponding one to the foundation. And I'm gonna use that as well. I think this one's actually a little darker, yeah. And then put a little on the chin, a little on the forehead, bring it down the bridge of the nose. So we're gonna let that concealer sit for a second, but we can go ahead and blend out that contour. So going in with that angled brush again. We love a defined jaw. Let's get by the hairline. This is where I'm saying I might look a mess after I take this headband off, but we'll fix it if need be. Now going in with the Rare Beauty angled brush, I'm gonna use this for my nose contour before we blend out that concealer. I like to bring it up here, both sides. We've all been there where it gets a little muddy and a little much, you know? This is just enough product to literally do like one swoop around, and once you blend it out, it's perfect. It's like subtle, but it's there, girl. And we are going to blend out the concealer, which is so pretty. It's a dream. Selena knew what we wanted. Selena knew. I'm going back in with this just to blend it all together so we don't have any harsh lines. Now, depending on the foundation I use, I like to mix the Dragon Beauty with either the Huda Beauty or Laura Mercier. I think I'm gonna use Laura Mercier today, but for starters, you're just gonna take a sponge, a beauty blender. Now, some people like spraying their face first and then doing this. I'm gonna just go ahead. I don't have room for anything. I'm gonna pat it and pat it. Might need a little more on that side. And pat it. There we go. All right. And we're gonna let that sit. Now, I also like to get around my nose, cause girl, sometimes my nose looks like super oily and shiny and weird. Don't like that. So yeah, we're just gonna let all of that marinate. Let it sit in there, marinate. Oh my gosh, I did not blend down my chin, girl. Hold up. Okay. Blend the chin. I like to go on the either corners of my mouth like that. Let's get some more of that Nikita. And we're gonna, yeah. All right, so now here come the powders, girl. The powders and the liquids. Now, I will say I like that their liquids work really well with powder. They work well on top of powder, under powder, whatever, without moving too much and stuff like that. So I do appreciate that. So I'm actually gonna start with setting my contour, and I'm gonna be using the Mented bronzer. This is in Vacay, which is very beautiful. I recently fell in love with this stuff. I also love that this bronzer is super matte. I've been back into like the matte faces, okay? For a moment, I was trying that glowy, dewy look. I still like glowy, but I like it leaning more towards matte with a glossy lip. Like that has always been my go-to. So I think when I tried to experiment with other things, my face was like, it's not looking that cute, girl. So we're going back to the super matte, and I love how matte this bronzer is, and it sets the contour very, very nicely. And now we're going into the new Rare Beauty setting powder that I was telling you guys about. This is in medium deep, and like I said, I wish I had a lighter, like banana yellow shade to do under my eye, because then we could have done like a full thing, you know. But it does come with a little lever thing, which I forgot to screw, that you can screw so that it's not leaking everywhere and causing a mess. But I just have a little in the cap, put some here, and this is what we are going to use to set the foundation. Also using this to dust off the Nikita powder. Usually I like to pat this powder in as opposed to brushing it away, but today we're just gonna brush it in. Like I was telling y'all, I'll normally use two under eye setting powders, either the Huda Beauty or Laura Mercier. And today we're using Laura Mercier, so shake a little bit in there. And I actually am going to pat this in after I apply it, because we still need to do some under eye makeup along with blush and things like that. So just like we did the first setting powder, I applied some on my sponge and just focus this one more right here in the inner parts of my eye. Imagine if that just dropped on my carpet. Ooh, girl. Right here. And again, I like to get by my nose because you can get a little oily in there. All right, so while all of that is setting, we are going to move into the blush. This is a liquid pinch blush, which works really well with powders. There are three new beautiful tones. I am going to use the darkest tone today, and then we're going to apply that with the new stippling brush. This is the soft pinch blush brush. Now, as some of you know, a little goes a long way with this product, so you don't need a ton. I just do like 3 dots on each side, literally just like that. So you see, boom boom pow and a boom boom pow. That's all we do, and then we take the stippling brush and pat that brush. Pat the blush in. We can go ahead and do that. I'm just using a little doodad. Brush that in. And then you can go Alright, now going back into the eyes, I do want to use a highlighting shade on the inner corner and use some more of that dark brown that I used on the crease on my bottom lash line. So first going in with that highlighting shade. We're taking it from the inner corner and working our way up, just like this. You can work it up into your crease if you want. Or you can just do a little boom boom cap. People are trying to take the inner corner highlight away. I'll never be over the inner corner highlight. No matter how hard I try and do a makeup look without the inner corner highlight, I always end up doing it. Then taking some more of that on the tip of my nose and right here to highlight the nose. And then, like I said, go in with that dark brown that we used on our crease, and we're gonna use that to brush on our lower lash line. I kind of connect it over here so it looks like it's making a full circle moment with my eyeshadow up top. We do need to do mascara, but before going into that, I am going in with a liquid highlight. This is in Transcend, and again, little goes a long way, so don't get crazy. I'm just gonna do it right on the apples of my cheeks. That definitely missed, but you get the point. Also the tip of my nose again, just in here, just for a little more ba-ba-boom. And then using that same little stippling brush, that's what I'm gonna use to blend it out. Just a little bit, just a little glow. And then going in with mascara, we're gonna use this on the top and bottom lashes. I love this mascara. I know you're not gonna be able to tell a huge difference, at least in the top lashes, because I do have false lashes on, but girl, this is it. And then bottom lashes. Have y'all seen that trend where you like pinch your bottom lashes together with a tweezer? Y'all doing that? I'm not doing it, but yes ma'am. Now I'm gonna go off camera real quick to wipe this foundation off of my lips, and I'll be right back. I just looked in the mirror and this made for such a pretty like doll eye look, but I think I want to elongate my, hold on, we're adding a little more bronzer. I wanted to elongate my eyes a little bit, so I might bring that inner corner in just a little bit. So you see how we're making it look a little longer? It's like a subtle cat eye thing going on. Okay, going into lips, Rare Beauty, we need a lip liner. We need, these glosses and balms are beautiful. We need a lip liner. So I'm first going in with MAC Cork. I'm gonna use this in a minute, but oh my god, why are my nose hair so long? And like powder is getting stuck to it, so they're like, girl. Slight overline. Lip gloss. This is actually a lip balm. This is in my Nearly Neutral. We're using Nearly Neutral, and I'm gonna apply that as my little balm gloss situation going on. Oh, I love this color. I love this color so much. This is definitely a Your Lip But Better type tone. We love to see it. I'm going in with the Il Makiage Nude Gloss first. And then I think I'm gonna take another Il Makiage like shiny gloss on top of it, the high shine. Of course my camera dies when I do that. But yeah, that was the nude gloss, and then just going in with the high shine on top. Ooh. That's it. That's the look, girl. To finish it off with some setting spray, this is always an Optimus spray. I use this for every look, actually. This is like my go-to setting spray for everything. So just spray it all together, girl. It smells like rose water. I love it. That's the final look. Hello? Yes, ma'am. That is so pretty. Let me do this hair and get myself together so y'all can get a better look. I'm actually obsessed with this with the face. So girl. Okay, we didn't glue down the wig, but you get the point. So that is all for today's tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got all the links to Rare Beauty in the description box below, so be sure to check those out. Follow them on social media, Instagram, TikTok, all those things. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys, and I can't wait for all the new content this year, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.